Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great brand new Prowler travel trailer value from Parkway RV Center. I've been trying to get my hands on one of these for a while, folks. This is one of their best-selling floor plans. A 2019 brand new Heartland Prowler Lynx model 25LX. A very versatile mid-size camper. Perfect for the family. It's affordable. It's loaded with options, and I equipped this one with over almost $2,600 worth of extra options just for you, and still keep it at an affordable price. Folks, this is a brand new camper for a used price. 2019 Heartland Prowler Lynx. Prowler, of course, 49-plus-year-old name. It's the second longest running production camper of all time, second only to Airstream. This camper overall is 29 feet long. Only weighs 4,718 pounds, so less than 4,750 pounds as equipped. And you know, folks, I don't ever order these things stripped out. I know a lot of dealers do that sell these, but in my eyes, if somebody's going to make the plunge and buy a brand new over used, they want all the bells and whistles. So, you know, this isn't one of those primitive editions or stripped out editions. This thing is loaded. As we look around, folks, got the power tongue jack, that's optional. Brand new interstate deep cycle battery, double 20-pound bottles. Got the diamond plating on the front. It's got the optional power awning with LED lights. So you just push a button from inside your camper, day or night, and bring your awning in or out, and you can see you got the LEDs on. It's got, I know you really can't see it now, but it's got blue LED undercarriage lights that look awesome at night. Plus you've got LED lights in the speakers, and I've got pictures of those on my listing if you want to take a look at it. Stabilizer jacks, of course, modern colors, looks great. Show you something else that they do that most other campers in this price range don't. You've got a full pass-through storage right here. And it's finished out. You know, a lot of these are open. Well, let my camera focus here. This is a pass-through storage, and it's finished out. So what that means, folks, a lot of these are open. And what happens when you put something wet inside your compartment, say a chair that might have rained on or something like that? Well, that moisture's got to go somewhere. And if that compartment's not finished out, that moisture's going to go inside your bedroom and eventually may lead to mold or mildew. But that enclosed compartment gives you an extra barrier to protect you against that. And a lot of brands leave that open for some reason to cut cost, I'm sure, but not Prowler. That's just one of the many advantages of buying a brand that's been around for 49 years, that has decades of customer feedback and long-term use. They know what customers want, and they provide it, all at an affordable price. All enclosed underbelly, that's optional too, so it's perfect for wintertime use. Optional spare tire and cover and rack. 30-amp power cord, of course. Easy access. Low point drains, so for winterizing's a breeze. At the front of the camper is an RVQ hookup, so if you want to bring a grill, you can hook it right up to your gas bottle. Outside auxiliary shower. And much more, folks. Dexter never adjust axles. You don't see that on many campers at this price range and new ones. And it's got the TPO roof system. TPO is far superior to rubber roofs, which is on most campers in this price point. The rubber roofs work great, but if you leave it parked outside, the manufacturer recommends you clean them, service them, and seal them every 6 months. And it's a several-hour job to do that. So with a rubber roof, you have to go up top. If you want to do it yourself, spend several hours twice a year doing that. Once a year if you keep it covered up with a cover. Or you can pay an RV dealer to do it. Average RV dealer charges $300 to $500 a service for a rubber roof. So if you don't keep it covered, we'll just say $400, you keep a camper with a rubber roof, which is what other campers in this price range have. In 5 years of ownership, you've got $3,200 in maintenance. Or buy something with a TPO roof that's literally as close to maintenance free as you can find in a camper. And only thing you have to do is go up there maybe once every year or two and re-caulk anything stuck to the roof. And it's got a 12-year warranty on the material on the roof and a 3-year structural warranty, that parts and labor, from Prowler. So the TPO roof, folks, save $3,200 over 5 years in service by having the TPO roof. And if you want to know how strong and how reliable that TPO roof is, just go to your nearest Walmart Supercenter. Look on their roofs. The exact same roofing material that's on this camper is on a Walmart Supercenter. And trust me, folks, with all Walmart's money, they trust it for their multi-million-dollar stores, then I'm sure you can trust it for your brand new Prowler. It's a nice little camper, folks, and this is, like I said, I can see why it's one of their best-selling models when you see the floor plan. Let's look inside this 25LX. Just came in, folks, over the weekend. This camper, I'll be honest with you, as the time of this video, this camper about 96 hours ago was being built. Brand new, never used, never slept in, never cooked in, bathroom's never been used. Open floor plan, not to have a slide. This thing's got tons of room, folks. Queen Island bed in the front. You've got storage underneath the bed. Nightstands. Got the 80-inch tall interior roof height so you don't get claustrophobic. Got a curtain there so you can separate everything. I ordered this one with the optional oven because everybody wants to cook in an RV, folks, or at least I do. So I always order them with the optional oven so you can bake biscuits or bake a cake or fix a turkey dinner or whatever you want to do in it. 13,500 BTU Dinette air conditioner, which is absolutely frigid in this small area. It's got the double bunks in the back, so you can sleep 4 back here, 2 on the table bed, 2 on the sofa, and 2 in the front. So depending on the size of who's staying with you, you've got up to a 10-person sleeping capacity out of a brand new camper that only costs $15,900. Let me show you some cool features. This leather sofa is the theater seating. You've got the pop-down cup holders with the LED lights, plus built-in USB chargers in case you got teenagers that stay on their phone all the time. They can sit on the couch, be on their phone, and keep it plugged into power. And it still makes a little futon-style bed for, realistically 2 kids, 1 adult. Just like the table. I mean, they say on paper they sleep 2, but it's 2 kids or 1 adult. I mean, you're not going to fit 2 adults my size on either one of those beds. But for adults my size, you've got these 2 double bunks, which are essentially full-size beds. Got the teddy bear mattress bunk system. Got a stereo, CD, Bluetooth stereo with inside-outside speakers. And you can select between them or use both. Little storage shelf up here. They call this the Dynaflex floor system. 5/8 inch thick. It's the exact same floor system they put on pontoon boats. Those of you who are familiar with pontoon boats, you'll see a pontoon boat exposed to the element for 10 or 12 years and the floor still be solid. So imagine what that same floor is going to do in a camper that's not exposed to the elements. It's got a unprecedented 25-year factory material warranty on the floor. No carpet, so easy to clean up. Swiffer wet jet and a broom, you're good to go. Double basin sink, stainless. LED lights on the inside so you don't have a lot of battery draw in case you're primitive camping. I like the modern backsplash. It's in the kitchen area. Everything's color coordinated. Suburban glass top, cooktop, 3-burner. So you got a little extra storage area. Stainless steel refrigerator. 6.3 cubic foot. So For this size camper, that's probably all you're going to need. Of course, stainless oven, stainless and black oven, high point microwave. Of course, this unit's going to come with a 1-year factory full warranty, a 3-year factory structural warranty, a 12-year roof material warranty, and a 25-year floor material warranty. Wow. All for a used price. Overhead storage up here. They call this the Cabernet interior. They do make another one called the Athens interior, which isn't much, I can't tell any difference in them, but it's just a little bit lighter, but not enough to really worry about. And I like darker colors myself. Show you some other nice little things they do. See these drawers right here, folks? Other brands have naked wood right in here. So if you ever spill anything in that drawer, it's going to stain the wood. This is all vinyl wrapped. All this is vinyl wrapped wood. So if you stain it, all you got to do is just get some cleaner and wipe it off. A lot of advantages, folks. And I'm going to tell you about this 25LX. I ordered 3 of these for my initial order when I first signed up to be a new Prowler dealer. And, you know, I just signed up less than a month ago to be a Prowler dealer. 2 of those 25LXs sold before they even hit the lot. I mean, people came in, looked at them. We told them we had one ordered. They went ahead and bought them and paid for them without even seeing them. Because they've been looking at them online, seen them for $20,000. And we said, well, we've got the same camper for $15,900 with no extra fees. They jumped on it quick. So this is the only one of the 3 that I was able to get in here without pre-selling it. And I don't look for it to last more than a few days, but I can order more, folks. And that $15,900 price is not an introductory price. It's not a sale price. That is what I'm planning on selling these every day for until Heartland has a price increase on material. So as long as Heartland doesn't go up on their prices, I'm not going up on my prices. Rear bathroom, you got a real tub. Shower, tub shower, sink, RV toilet. You know, thanks to this 80-inch tall roof, you don't have to have one of those skylights that, you know, they get brittle as they get a few years old and break and leak and get hot. You don't have to worry about that. Good thick roof, very well insulated, enclosed underbelly. Folks, this is an amazing new camper for $15,900. I mean, I see 2- and 3-year-old used campers like this bring what I'm asking for this brand new one, and I'm sure you have too. And remember, folks, if this one, which I look to sell very, very quickly, if this one sells, we've got some more on order, and we can order you one so it doesn't get sold before you get here. And if you're interested in that, give us a call or come out and look at this camper. Even if we don't have this floor plan available, I have several other Lynx, Prowler and Prowler Lynx floor plans in stock. You can look how they're built. We can show you the floor plan that you're looking at if I've got a video of it. And then you can make your decision off of that. And a shout out, they get a kick out of this according to my rep. Apparently I found out that the factory, that many of the people in the factory at Heartland Prowler division watch my videos since we started carrying them. And they got a kick when I sent them a shout out. So shout out to the guys that built this camper. Y'all did a superb job. I'm going to tell you, for the price range, I am very, very impressed and with the quality of the work. I mean, and here's the thing, folks. We've carried other new brands, Work and Play, and they were great until they changed them. But even when they came in brand new, I mean, we always had to do something to it as far as repairs. But we've probably gotten in 12 or 15 Prowlers, and I mean, we didn't have to do nothing to them. We hooked them into power. We just had to set the tables up, and we didn't have to repair anything. Where Working Plays would come in, they'd have a piece of trim hanging off of it, or it'd have a cabinet loose or not lined up, that we'd have to spend a little bit of time fixing that stuff. But not in the Prowlers. I mean, these things just come in, just set up, ready to go. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. And the quality and the pride they take in building these is very, very evident. The first 10 seconds that you're inside this camper, you realize that too. And I'm very proud to be a Prowler dealer. I know I mostly sell used campers and motorhomes, etc. But I'm gonna tell you folks, for what I can sell these for and the quality camper you're getting, you're absolutely crazy if you want to buy another brand for this price with a rubber roof that you got to service twice a year and all that stuff over a Prowler. I mean, wow. 49 years in business, Prowler's been around. We've been in business 50 years, so you got almost 100 years of RV experience between Parkway RV Center and Prowler combined. And you're the one that benefits from it. You know, you get our low overhead pricing, $15,900, and believe me folks, I'm not getting rich at that price. You look online, this same camper's 20,000 plus on RV Trader, and they charge fees, and a lot of those are stripped out base models. They don't have the power awning, the enclosed underbelly, the oven. They don't have the I've also ordered it with the shades in the bedroom too, and the kitchen area's got a shade too, so over the blinds, because I'm not a big fan of blinds. So I ordered this thing loaded out for less than other dealers, or thousands less than other dealers are asking for stripped out models. Wow. Anyway, that's just our buying. You know, like I said, folks, we don't have to get rich on these. You know, we've been in business a long time. Everything we own's paid for. We don't have to make $10,000 on every camper that we sell, folks, like other dealers do, just to break even, because they have so much overhead. I mean, we keep things simple, inexpensive, and that allows us to sell these things for a true high volume discount. $15,900 for this camper, folks. And it's not like other dealers where you agree on a price and you get ready to sign the paperwork, and suddenly here comes a $1,000 dock fee and a $1,000 destination fee and a $1,000 freight fee and a $1,500 setup fee, and before you know it, your price went up $300 or $3,500. You don't have to worry about that here, folks. The price plus applicable sales tax is what you pay. It's $15,900 plus your applicable sales tax. If you've got a question how much your tax will be, when and where you have to pay it, sales tax laws are complicated, folks. They vary state to state, and in some cases vary on how you pay for it, whether it's finance, cash, or trade. So contact my sales department. Give them your where you live at, and they'll get you accurate information on that, so there's no surprises for anyone. Boy, that air feels good. Let me tell you. 706-965-7929 is our preferred way of contact, or visit us in person. Of course, we do take emails as well, sales@parkwayrvcenter.com. As always, folks, if you don't get a response, please pick up a phone and call us. You know, we sell 600 units a year, or close to it, with 4 non-commissioned salespeople. So a lot of times they are busy with customers on the lot and phone calls, and sometimes they're a little slow on getting emails because they just don't have time to sit behind a computer, I'll be honest with you. So, you know, if you send an email and you don't get a response in a few hours, just do it the old-fashioned way. Pick up a phone and give us a call. 706-965-7929. You know, we try to accommodate everybody, but like I said, you know, we don't have a huge sales force like other dealers, because we don't pay them commission like other dealers do, and you reap the benefits of that, not us. It's cheaper for us to use commission salespeople, and the way a commission salesperson works, folks, like other dealers use, they don't get paid a salary. They don't get paid by the hour. They get paid the industry standard 25% of the gross profit. So that way the dealership doesn't have to pay for a large sales force if they don't sell anything. If they don't sell anything, they don't get paid. So that's why you go to some of these dealerships, they have such high sales pressure and strong arm tactics to get you to buy it, because that's the only way they're going to get paid. I hate that. I know you do too. I hate going to a place with high pressure sales. So we don't have that problem. Of course, it costs us, but we pay our salespeople salary. They get paid the same whether you buy one from us or not. So you don't get sales pressure. You don't get gimmicks, lies, trouble, BS, and all that other stuff. Plus, you're not overpaying for campers, because you go to other dealerships that use commission salespeople. They've got their campers and RVs marked up an additional 25% to cover the salesperson's commission rate. So that salesperson that's bugging the piss out of you is costing you thousands of dollars in higher RV prices. So, and of course, when you're dealing with somebody that gets paid 25% of the profit, they want to make as much profit as possible because it benefits them by getting them a bigger check. So, in other words, a salesperson is going to try to sell you one with a $10,000 profit over one with a $5,000 profit because that doubles their commission check. Makes it hard to do business like that, folks. Let me tell you. I did away with commission salespeople. We did away with all those after-sales fees, which, by the way, are all 100% dealer profit, 100% unnecessary to purchase a used or brand new camper or RV. We did away with haggling. Nobody likes haggling. Here's the thing, folks. If you want to haggle, MSRP is $21,565. So if you want to haggle, that's where we'll start at. And or if you just want to cut down to the chase, save everybody time, trouble, and heartache, $15,900's the price. That's what it takes to buy it, folks. I'm not interested in taking a penny less. I know there's not a lower price out there for this make and model, especially with the almost $2,600 in extra options that this unit has. So definitely, you can't beat this price for a brand new camper. And I've already sold Prowlers from buyers as far away as New England. And I sold one to a guy that come down here from Colorado. So my prices are obviously some of the best in the country, if not the best, for brand new Prowlers. And I'm going to continue to do that, folks. Until Heartland has a price increase, my prices stay the same. And I think you and I both know for $15,900, this is a heck of a lot of camper. And considering that it's brand new, never used, with a full warranty is even better. And no extra fees. Financing is available with approved credit, and minimum 10% down payment is mandatory. We have low interest rate financing, and this is another thing that we don't do that other dealers do. We don't mark interest rates up. You go to another RV dealer, folks, and you apply for financing, folks, they don't do nothing for free. If they offer you financing, they've got that interest rate marked up 1 or 2% over what they got you approved for at the bank. The banks let them do it. It should be illegal, but it's not. And it costs you potentially thousands of dollars in higher RV payments over the life of an RV loan. I mean, it may only be on a camper like this an extra $15 or $20 a month, but $15, $20 a month times 10 or 12 years adds up pretty quick. And that's money you're just blowing away that the dealer's keeping. So we don't do that, folks. No dealer interest rate markup. The lowest rate we can get you approved for is what you pay. We're also more than happy, unlike other dealers, to work with your own bank, credit union, finance company that you want to go through for financing. Because we're not making money on financing, folks, it doesn't matter to us who you go through for your financing. If we can help you, great. If you want to get your own financing, you're certainly welcome to do that as well. Other dealers don't like to do that because when a customer has their own financing, they can't make money on interest rates. Now, folks, this unit, we do have other services available, and we keep this stuff very, very affordable. If you want a TV, it's set up for a TV over here. You're going to put it right here on the wall. It's probably going to be about a 19 inches, all you're going to fit in it. Maybe a 24 if you mount it right here. But I can do you a 19-inch TV mount and labor for about $150. If a 24 will fit, we can do it for $175. We're not getting rich off that. That's what it cost us by the time we buy the TV, the mount, and pay a guy to put it in. This unit's also got extra USB chargers right here as well for your phones and other wireless devices. So you've got 2 USB chargers there, 2 on the sofa. And if you want another TV in the bedroom too, you can put a 19 or 24 in there for the same price. So any of that stuff you want, let the salesperson know so you can add it to the work order. We keep things simple, folks. If you need any of your safety equipment, like your weight distribution hitch, sway controller, stuff like that, we can definitely do that at a great price. In fact, 1,000-pound weight distribution hitch with sway controller built in installed, set up, and of course us instructing you how to take it on or off is only 500 bucks. Other dealers get $800 to $900 for that same setup. We don't. That's just what it costs us, folks. And the only thing we ask that you do is get your brake controller installed if you don't already have one in your vehicle that you're going to tow with. Our shop insurance will not let us touch the wiring on a customer's vehicle. If your vehicle happens to not have a brake controller, you have to by law have it, even though we don't enforce that. But if you ever get pulled over or get into an accident and they discover you don't have one, you're in a whole heap of trouble. But get your brake controller put in. You can get them on Amazon, you can get them on eBay, you can get them at Walmart. They're very, very inexpensive. You can get you a decent one, like a Reese, for like 50, 60, 70 bucks. They mount up underneath your dash. There's 4 wires you splice into. If you've got the factory plug, you just splice into the wires and plug your brake controller up under the dash, and that's it. It's a 20-30 minute job, and there's plenty of videos on YouTube explaining to you how to hook one of those up. Or you can take it to a hitch store, U-Haul, or someplace like that, and they can do it as well. But that's the only thing we ask, folks, is of course you make sure your vehicle's got a good hitch on it. You make sure it's got your brake controller and the right wire hookup. If your vehicle's made in the last 15 years or so and it's got the factory towing package, 99% sure that you have the round plug on the back with the RV blade style light hookups. In that case, you're set to go. And if you've got a question about what safety equipment we recommend, let us know what you're towing with or what your towing capacity is, and we'll definitely make our personal recommendation on that. Thank you for watching, folks. Go to my website, ParkwayRVCenter.com. You can look at all the different Prowler and Prowler Lynx floor plans. You can see what I have in stock, what I have on order, and you can call us with questions or pricing. We can special order, or you can sell you one in stock. Thank you for watching. Look forward to seeing you in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.